What is up, guys? Archon Tsunami here, bringing you guys a video about professions and the messed up state that they're in BFA. Let's hop into it and I'll explain what I'm talking about. Right now, professions are really hard to make gold with because all the gear that you can sell if you're a tailor, leatherworking, or blacksmith is 300 to 310 if it procs purple. Inscription, I believe, is the only class right now with the Fathom or with the Dark Moon Fairy decks that can make a bunch of money because they can actually sell their 355 item as a whole, or they can sell the individual pieces for about the same amount. And my problem with this is that all the classes can make 355 gear. And all the classes, I believe, that can make 355 gear have the same limitation of needing Hydrocore at 15. And by limitation, I mean the first week you couldn't even get it if you had, because there's only 10 mythics, so you couldn't even make a piece. The second week you can make one piece like I did, and if you do 10 next week, which I'm going to do, I'll have 15, which will let me make the second piece, and then on that fourth week I'll be back to not having any mats, and in week 5 I'll be able to make something again, and it'll kind of repeat itself. Not to mention the drop rate on Expulsum is insanely low unless you're disenchanting trinkets, which is the only way to guarantee Expulsum. But that's a problem for another day. Anyway, my proposal here, my solution, is to either A, make it to where you can just sell or trade the Stormsteel Legguards or a girdle if you wanted to, or 355 gear that you can make, like not enchanting, but inscription can, or B, fine, you don't want people having 355 gear right out the gate, and of course Mythic is 340, so yeah, makes sense that we don't want 355 gear because that's Mythic Titan Forge, which is right now would be the strongest gear in the game, I believe. So B, make it to where you have to use both recipes, like the Legguards and the girdle, and have both imbued recipes unlocked. And then it no longer soul bounds. Then you can sell it and trade it because then that way you will have used it for yourself first. That to me makes the most sense. If you don't want people running around in 355 gear, whatever. Honestly, they shouldn't be able to sell 355 Titan Forge then, if that's the case, which you can actually go find on the auction house as well. There are plenty of people I've seen this expansion, especially out of my guild, that have gotten a rare drop of Titan Forge that goes and sells it rather than equips it. So if you really wanted to combat the 355 problem, if it Titan Forges to 355, make it soulbound. Don't screw over other professions because you have this weird paranoia of everybody being able to max out before Mythic Pluses come out. Because to me, that is just bad game design. This in general just makes no sense when you really think about it, because like I said, Inscription has the 355 Dark Moon trinket, which is the best trinket in the game at the moment, as well as from what I hear, it's going to be the best trinket above the raids as well. They have hit it a couple times with nerfs. I think the last nerf was on the 22nd. But still, don't let one class be able to sell their Hydrocore items and not let any of the other classes sell theirs. That's just ridiculous. And to prove just how ridiculous this is, back in Legion, you actually had a legendary you could make that you could sell. Was it a great legendary? No, but you could sell it, I believe, as soon as it came out. Binds when equipped. And both of these are bind on pickup. That is terrible. That is a problem. Blizzard needs to address it. Blizzard's already starting to clean up their messes with the whole Azurite gear not being tradable thing. Whereas next week, I believe they're going to switch it over to where you can trade it, which makes sense to me because if somebody, doesn't need it or has a Titan Forge helm, so they're already rocking a 355 and they get a 340 helm and somebody in the party needs that helm, they should have been able to trade it. I don't understand. Dungeon gear should always be tradable. But hopefully this is the next thing on the list that gets fixed because it's just ridiculous. Sorry for the rant, guys. Hopefully you enjoyed the video. And I will be seeing you guys on stream throughout the week at twitch.tv/archon__Toonami. I'll put it down in the description for you guys. Leave a comment what you guys think about this problem with professions, and I will see you guys later. Thanks for watching.